Okay guys, welcome back to the channel Ago Trades. So I am going to review a couple of trades that I took this morning at 8 a.m. Thailand time. Actually, I woke up a bit earlier, 7:30 a.m. and look at the chart to find possible entries, and I'm going to post the trade in my Telegram group. You will find the invitation link in the description of the video. If you want to join it, you are very welcome. So um, both of the trades, both trades hit stop loss, and I'm out from the market for this morning. Uh, it's enough, like 2 stop losses in a row. It's enough to stop. So I will check out the market again later, around 12:30. Usually there is some movement, as suggested from my fellow trader Rick Ray. If you wanna follow him on YouTube at Rick Ray FX. All right, so let's see the first trade that we got stopped out. So as usually, I'm using the trend line strategy. So as you can see, this is the 5-minute time frame. So this morning, according to the strategy, I have adjusted the ascending trend line and the descending trend line on the candles. So we go from the last touch point from the previous trend line, which is this one. So I start tracing the trend line from that touch point to where the price made another touch point here, and same thing for the descending trend lines. So from the last touch point to the lower the highest high of the day, that was around 7:30. Okay, so guys, you have to consider that I opened the trade at this time, so I didn't know what would that happen. So so this is the point where I was arrived in the chart before I opened this trade, and indeed we are on a 5-minute time frame again. So every candle represent 5 minutes. So this green line, this green candle right here broke the red trend line, the descending trend line, broke above and closed above. So that was my entry signal, as you can see here. And indeed the price went up, but unfortunately it bounced back on this other. Let me go on a 15-minute time frame. It bounced back off this one major trend line, which actually corresponds with the yesterday resistance one from pivot traditional auto indicator, this indicator right here, that I use to most of the times to establish take profit zones, but also to see what are the levels, the important levels in the chart. Okay, so the price bounced back, and I had previously moved my stop loss from here, from this price, which is my stop level was at 44.94, $4,494, and this is my how I draw the stop loss in the chart in TradingView wherever I change it. So when I saw this big candle, I moved my stop loss to the break even, and so the price went up, and then it bounced on this major trend line and hit my stop loss. So I brought home, like, I don't know, maybe some profit. I brought it home, but at least I didn't lose the trade. And the second trade, all right, let's go back on the 5 minutes. Okay, so at this point I'm thinking, the price arrived here. At this point I'm thinking, okay, the price bounced again. After hitting my stop loss, the price bounced again on the green trend line, and then here it bounced again. Here in this point, okay, it bounced again. So at this point I'm thinking, all right, let's take a bounce trade this time. Let's take a bounce trade on the green trend line. And I took the trade, but with a really tiny stop loss, just $2, because I'm saying, okay, I'm thinking the price is bouncing and is going to retest this daily high again, but it didn't, and I took the stop loss. So guys, considering that I had this gain from here to here, which is basically similar in distance to here, from here to here, basically with these two trades, the first one almost closed at a break even, just with a little bit of gain on the account, and second one with a small stop loss. Basically the today balance is still zero, break even. That's all for this morning, and thank you so much. Please like and subscribe if you like this content. Okay guys, 12:30, back on the market. Let's see if, usually at this time there is some movement, so let's see if we can catch a good trade. Let's wait patiently and see what happens. Trend line strategy. So I got like a little bit of profit here this morning, and then a little bit of loss here, so not a big deal. Let's see. Let's wait patiently. And see if we have a trade confirmation. just fix the trend lines, and okay guys, it looks like it's dropping, so I'm placing the trade, placing the short trade. Damn, it's dropping a lot. Okay, it's a bit late, but I'm placing the trade. Not sure about it. Well, actually, the red candle closed below the top, the trend line. So this red candle closed below this trend line. So this is a entry signal. This is the 15 minutes time frame. $7 to 15, that's $350 loss. Alright guys, you know what, like, I'm placing the trade before it's too late. Okay, stop loss above the previous, above the red trend line, and also the take profit. Well, the first interesting point of interest here is the pivot point at 4,459. It's about, like, let's say 60. Okay guys, I have placed my trade. It's 12:30. Simulation of a sell trade for 0.5 lots. Okay, here is my entry point on the 5-minute time frame. Okay, here was my entry point. Oops. Well, this candle right here. Okay, and let's wait and see what is gonna happen. It's end of month too, so we might see some profit taking. So, all right. I'm gonna let my trade run. We had the break of the trend line. Stop loss is placed above the opposite trend line, the descending one in this case, because we are in a sell trade, and I'm just gonna let it run. Okay, back later with the review of the trade. Hey guys, the trade did not work, so I have entered at 12:30 Bangkok time on this candle right here. I had like selling selling signal following my strategy. So the green trend line, the price broke the green trend line and closed below. So I placed my trade right here, waiting for the 15 minutes candle to finish. I placed my stop loss above the red trend line, but the price turned immediately and I hit a stop loss. So with the 0.5 lots that I'm testing, constantly testing for this strategy, the loss would have been of minus $450. So reviewing the other trades that I had this week so far, we up to now we had a profit of 2,000 plus $1,500. That makes $3,500 minus the 450 of this losing trade. It means that right now the account balance is at plus 3,050 USD. I might find an entry for the US market, but I already have been stopped out 3 times today, and I'm not saying that I'm pissed, but looks like that this market is not really cooperative today. So let's take it easy and see if there is real opportunity during the US session. Otherwise, I'm calling the week. Thank you so much, guys. Alright guys, before we wrap out this video, I just want to point out one thing. Looking back at today's trades, on the first trade, this very first trade, if I hadn't moved my stop loss on that trade, I would have finished the day with a much larger profit. If we look at the chart, after I entered the trade on this candle, the position turned against me for a while, but it never actually reached my original stop loss. As you can see here, let me zoom in. Okay, it never reached my actually stop loss, not even once. Then the market reversed and eventually moved all the way toward my target area, which was resistance 1. The take profit was set using the traditional auto pivot indicator on trading view. And so if I had simply left the trade alone and followed the original plan, I would have closed the day with a profit of about $2,600 with the 0.5 lots trade, or probably even more if I would have let it run, but I didn't. I moved my stop loss at break even, and then when the trade reversed back, it hit break even, and then I tried the other 2 trades that I show you, and I closed the day with a negative balance of $450. So that's a very important lesson for me, and maybe for some of you watching as well. When a stop loss is placed according to your strategy, your analysis, and your risk management rules, sometimes the best thing you can do is to leave it alone. So too often we move stop because of fear, not because the market structure has changed. So today's reminder is simple: trust the strategy, trust the setup, trust your original analysis, and don't manage your trades emotionally. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. If you like the content, please push the like button and subscribe. Thank you so much. On to the next.